Hi, this is Denise with PaperKraftD, and today I'm really excited to share with you the new Botanical Blend collection designed by Esther Glas for Elizabeth Craft Designs. This collection has 3 stamp sets, 1 stamp and die set, 6 die sets, and a paper pack. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wah, wah. All right. So I'm just going to go through them one by one and show you what we've got here. So this first one is CS418 Postage Stamps 3. And you can see that this one has all of these just adorable little postage stamps on there. Isn't that gorgeous? We've got the gorgeous lady, cute kids, and she's a new one. She's adorable. Got this tree, some of the same themes that we've seen in previous kits, so there'll be continuity, so that's very cool. I love this vase with the flowers, some butterflies, a ladybug, a dragonfly, a bee. I love this one. Postage stamp, $1 airmail. I really like these because, you know, now we've got this figure 3. So it's a combination of kind of a art journal or a nature journal type thing and stamps. So that is very, very cool. I like the 24 cents on here. Isn't that adorable? I really love that. That is very cool. I love those. Super, super cool. So that is the first stamp set. Super versatile. I know you guys are going to go nutso over this one, huh? Look at that. Gorgeous. Yeah, I have to do this video before I use them because they're going to look not so great to look at after I use them. All right, this next one is called CS419, and this is Wildflower. And you can see there is a definition of garden up at the top. There is a seed book. Oh my gosh, a rose garden. What does this say? I never promised you a rose garden. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's go outside. We've got this flower on top of this like telephone number thing. Herbs, seed company, and again, more entomology on the bottom here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Those are going to be a lot of fun to use in like a nature journal. All of these. I love this receipt. Nature study. This is just awesome. This is fabulous. All right, so that's Wildflower. And then we have CS420, Best Kind of Days. All right, so we had the previous stamp set that had all the months like this, and now we have Monday through Sunday, I should say, the days of the week. So that's awesome. That is perfect. I love this photo, ticket, live a good story, stay hungry, stay foolish. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. You are blooming wonderful. Grow through what you go through. Nice. Summer, the best kind of days. A fraction of life documented. Always look for the rainbows. I love that one. This is awesome. I love these sayings. This is fantastic. All right. So, best kind of days. All right, so now we're on to the stamp and die set. And you can see that we have the die for the little girl right here. Okay, and this one is CSD 421 Celebrations 2 Stamp and Die Set. And love this precious little girl with a birthday cake. Happy birthday. HB2Y, so happy birthday to you. Cake time, who, when, where, celebration. I love this. It's your day. Young's Beverages. Got all these numbers so you can add in, you know, how old somebody is. let's see, I guess you could put vintage made in and then put the year here. Status update, celebrate birthday, let's party, it's a good day. A photograph captures it all. Drive-in theater complimentary pass, and a little advertising piece here. Here, magazine de fête. It's a party store. Very cool. So we've got celebrations, stamp and die set. All right, now we're getting into the die sets. All right, you're gonna get a little bit more of a peek of what's below. All right, we've got 277 border page with flowers. And you see we have this like flip up die here. You can see it has a score line right here. And then it's got the, you know, flip up, flip down. And then you can cut the border on here. So you can back a separate page with the same, so it has a backing to it, so that's very cool. We've got a regular circle, and this says dated and today. That's very cool. I love those flowers. That's just gorgeous. All right, the next one is number 2278, pocket with flowers. So we've got this pocket here with a very similar type of flowered motif. Very, very cool. I could see whole spreads in this, right? And then the background to it so that you can back this. It says happy, nature, hello, and fun. And these look to me like they're, you know, they're connected. It cuts out the connected part and then the individual letters at the same time, and you can layer them up, which is super cool. I love that idea. Or you could just take this and then put this on a separate, you know, piece of paper, you know, so that the colors show through that way. Very, very cool. The background could be the color, in other words. I really love that. And then we have 2279, Traveler's Notebook folder. Okay, so this is a very long pocket right here. And then we have this mat for the pocket, which can also be used to cut a hole in the pocket and then be backed with different paper or with some kind of transparency to create a peekaboo pocket. And then we have this kind of lattice work die right here. And you can see this can be used directly in the pocket as is, and it'll just create that lattice work without creating a hole there. So it'll be kind of again, a peekaboo, but a more subtle peekaboo type pocket. It could also be used on that mat piece so that you could put it anywhere in your project. Or even just on a page. It's actually a really cool die. And then we have 1 through 0 in the numbers, and I like the way they're connected and that you get them separately. And then XOXO, that's very cool. And it looks like these are slots for putting, you know, like tickets and stuff inside. So that's very cool. One's a little bit shorter than the other. Okay, and then we have 2280, page with large tab 1. So you can see the tab. This is a full-size page and the tab is on the bottom this time. The last one we had, the tab was on the top, so that's cool. We have this really great pen nib right here with the tip that you can then do in silver or gold or whatever you want. Lots of different words in this same font: favorite, photo, loving, you, story, relax, snapshot. Love that. And then we have 2281, page with large tab 2. So this has a tab smack dab in the center. So that's cool. And then we have a large tab here, another large tab here. And then we have this really cool kind of distress looking slide die that layers up on top of this other piece that backs it. And then in the center there, we have a specimen type card. And you fold that over and it has a label for the specimen that's in there. So just a really fun die set. All right, and then we have 2282 photo frame inlay, and you can see this die cuts out the frame, and then this cuts out the squares that go inside of them. And I like that this is all together because then it's very easy to, you know, cut a whole bunch at once and do it all at once rather than having to go through 5 times to do that. And then we have this very cool border that's just kind of, you know, cloudy looking, which is very cool. And then we have these tab numbers 0 through 9. I love these little tab numbers. So you can see they're circles with a number inside of them. I love those tab numbers. I can see myself using that a lot. Okay, and now the moment you guys have probably been waiting for. All right, this is Reminiscence, the book 9. All right, you and I are going to discover this simultaneously because I haven't even looked through it yet. I'm so excited. I just took the plastic off and that's all I've done so far. All right, I'm going to go back to where the cardstock starts because, you know, we get the same papers in the cardstock and in the paper. All right, so I'm just going to go back to the cardstock. Look at these cards with the gorgeous florals on them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then this beautiful like ledger page, tone on tone pink. I love it. This is stunning. Look at these lilies. Oh my gosh. That's gorgeous. Very, very feminine. It looks like you can fold that in half. That would make a beautiful page like that. Wow. A gorgeous just sheet of blank ledger. This really beautiful textured background with numbers and almost like a brick look to the background. And then these overlay of flowers. So pretty. So pretty. And then that same kind of textured background again. It's interesting because these are like more landscape orientation, a lot of these. This is interesting. It doesn't, not typical of what Esther does. So yeah, you can see these are almost like little bricks with words, just a different color scheme. More of a dark mauve with pink lettering. Very pretty. We've got these 4 designs on one sheet. So the ledger, the tone on tone pink. This is really a billhead probably. This collage and then some writing. Then we have this page full of advertising, tone on tone pink, really, really pretty. Again, that same kind of sideways design with mauves and oranges and some like lavender colors, really pretty. Then we've got this letter and yeah, a couple of different letters and like a postcard and some stamps with butterflies. Really beautiful. Love this one. Oh, look at this ledger with yellow and like a cream lines. I really love that. I adore these. All of these flower cards in really bright, vibrant spring colors. Well, except for these. These are more neutrals. But gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. This is very cool. This is like a collage of different letters, tone on tone yellow. And then this really cool distressy checkerboard pattern that letter page, really beautiful. Again, the roses, looks like maybe it's a page out of an old seed catalog or something with advertisements. Very, very cool. That ledger again with a little darker yellow. There's this same billhead with an overlay of these gorgeous flowers along the bottom. That same kind of letter, but tone-on-tone yellow. This really beautiful kind of grungy cream paper. Can you see like all the texture in there? That is really cool. I love Esther's papers that they have so much texture to them. So cool. Oh wow, look at this one. This is again just a collage of all sorts of different kinds of letters and billheads and postcards. Very, very cool. And some very nice neutrals and grays and beiges and creams. Oh, look at these, are gorgeous. All these like little wildflowers cards. Love those. That very nice neutral again, but in more of a yellowy creamish color. That same billhead in green with like a, can't tell if it's a black or a dark green writing. Oh wow, look at all this collage with all these different kinds of advertising, music page, letters, everything, all layered up with this gorgeous floral and the bird on top of it. I love that. That's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then this really beautiful, very light, looks like it's collage with maybe gesso over the top. Very cool. And then like this floral overlay and some writing. I really love all the texture that you get on this. That's just gorgeous. Really beautiful paper. Again, that same ledger with a floral overlay. Really gorgeous, just different color scheme. More of a cream with a greenish teal lines. And again, that ledger in like teals and greens. Very pretty. Oh, look at all these blank cards or labels. That's very cool too, with a green, yeah, and green and black. And again, that same ledger in a lighter green, tone on tone. That really cool checkerboard, grunge again. This is very, I think it's the same type of, you know, gessoed type of paper with just a lot of texture and layers. You can see there's something underneath there, but you can't really exactly see what, and some script over top. Really, really pretty. And then you have these 4 designs on one page. The checkerboard, this really just gorgeous cream background page, the lilies, and the seed catalog page. And then this is cool. This looks like a page out of an old newspaper page or something. This is very cool, like the help wanted ads. That's funny. I haven't seen that in quite a while. Oh, look at all of these gorgeous, gorgeous cards. I love the bunny ears. Oh my gosh, and the drawings and the bee, whatever that is. Some kind of bug. And butterflies. Oh my gosh, a moth, mushroom. Very, very cool. All right, I love this too. This is that same paper as this one, right? But it's just a different color scheme, like a mint green. Really, really pretty, tone on tone. Oh, we've got some people. Yay! Got some people. All right, and then another one of these collages of all the various correspondence And people. Yay! I love the people. All the lovely ladies and the cute kids. Oh my gosh. These look like different generations of the same person. That's so funny. And then these kids, oh my gosh, look at this beautiful lady and this adorable kid with the dog. I love that. Oh my gosh, those are great. And again, that same kind of background paper, but in a darker beige. And these cards, but with some, you know, script behind each of the images. These are all etymology. I love them. Got this, again, that same background paper, but in like this is a really dark teal. It's a very dark blue, a greenish blue. It's like a really pretty sea blue almost. I love this background. I mean, these could be cut up as cards or could be used as is. I love these moths and butterflies. These are really gorgeous. I love the neutral palette. And just, I don't know, they really stand out. They're gorgeous. That's really pretty. This beautiful, just kind of plain with a little bit of texture, mint paper. And these colors are stunning. And they look really good with this color. It's got a lot of like teals. Oh, it's upside down. Like teals and oranges and like yellowy beiges. And some greens, really, and rusty colors. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. I love that. Wait, which way am I? This way. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is that like help wanted ads, but in like that really dark blue color that's gorgeous. This is very cool. Looks like the correspondence, but like with a greenish mint color. I love these colors together. These are beautiful colors. Ugh, again, that really beautiful, like deep blue color. And these are the seed catalog. Very cool. Look at these gorgeous ladies. Oh my gosh. Look at her. She's adorable. Oh my gosh. And a more mature young woman. I love, oh, doesn't she look so sophisticated? Oh my gosh. I love these, all of these. Look at these kids. Oh, I love these. All right. Oh, and this is the same kind of script correspondence collage, but in a portrait orientation instead of landscape. Again, that mint paper, but this has like some cream distressed areas in it. Gosh, I love all the texture in these papers. And you've got like these 4 smaller ones, and the correspondence, you have these birds over the top. That's really gorgeous. I love that. You get that collage, but with like teal and rust background. That's really pretty. I love those colors together. Oh, this is a cool collage. Is it the same collage, or is it just very similar? I don't know. That's very, very cool though. I guess more in creamy colors. Very pretty. And then just some lined paper and landscape orientation again. Very cool. I love this journal with on top of the ledger with like this weed and all these bugs. Oh gosh. We've got all this correspondence in a very light tone-on-tone yellow. Again, the 4 pages together with some botany and journal on it. I love that. Again, another page that's landscape. This is cool. This is just a bunch of letters. It says from, forum, modified, rapid, brushable, variant. That's cool. Just very light tone-on-tone yellow. Very pretty. Again, some correspondence in portrait orientation, tone-on-tone pink. Very pretty. Oh, I love all these nature cards with the owls and the mushrooms and the cool numbers. I love those. The butterflies and the insects. I love these. This tone-on-tone lined paper. Gorgeous. And this ledger with the birds on a, looks like it could be a eucalyptus, but I've never seen those flowers on a eucalyptus before. Oh, and this is cool. This is like ripped strips of the checkerboard and the seed catalog, and maybe even the the newspaper. That is just very cool. What a great book. I love it. I love this. Great colors, and of course you have each page in both cardstock and in like, they're all double-sided, but one's more of a cardstock weight and one's more of like a traditional scrapbooking paper, not cardstock weight. Very cool. Wow. Gorgeous book. So what a fabulous collection. Again, Botanical blend collection with all these great botanicals. And all these fabulous, fabulous stamps. This collection will be available beginning August 11th in your local shops, and on August 20th it'll be available in the Elizabeth Craft Design website. Initially, they usually offer the entire kit at a discounted price of 20% off. For a limited time. And if you are interested in purchasing this, please consider using my affiliate link in the description box below and also at the end of this video. It helps my channel a little bit, and you get a discount on top of the 20% off. So, you know, why not? Definitely doesn't hurt you, and it helps you a little bit, and it helps me a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this collection. I know I love it, and I can't wait to start creating with it. Leave me a comment in the description box below. Are you as excited about this collection as I am? Yeah, oh my God. If you are already a subscriber, thank you. If you like this kind of content but have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so and sharing this channel with your friends. It really does help. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Again, this is Denise with PaperKraftD, and craft on.